Hey everyone, Kat with Calico Cali Designs. Today's tutorial is how to make this super cute headband. It's fast and easy to sew, perfect to wear on a gorgeous summer day like today. Follow me into the studio and I'll show you how it's done. The key to this headband is actually the material itself. It's like a spandexy type stretchy material. Think bathing suit material. You want something that stretches but also that will not fray on the edges. The great thing about this is it's super easy to clean. I just hand wash mine with some soap and some water, and you don't need a lot of material to make this. To make this, you're going to cut your material 4 inches wide and approximately 20 to 21 inches long. And then we're going to do some fancy folds and a couple little stitches, and it's done. So simple. If you find that it is too tight on your head or too loose, just adjust the length. If it's too tight, cut your fabric to be 22 inches long. And if it's too big, cut your fabrics at 19 inches long. The 20 to 21 inch range is what fits perfect on my head. When you are cutting out your material, don't stretch it before cutting it. Just let it lay flat like this, measure and cut. I've already cut my material to the 21 inches long. I actually think I have like 20 and a half inches. So I'm just going to cut it so it's 4 inches wide. And so now we have the full piece, and we'll show you how to do the folding next. For today's tutorial, I'm using a black piece of fabric. So there's no real right or wrong side to my fabric. So the next step that we're going to do is folding it. If you have a piece with a right or wrong side, you're going to put your right side down and you're going to fold it in on itself like so. Remember, this is what our finished product looks like. So the very first fold we're going to do is take these two end pieces, fold them in towards each other, and then we're going to fold the whole thing over on itself again. And you can kind of hold it with a little clippy here in place till we get to the sewing machine. We're going to do the same thing with the other end, making sure we don't have any twists. We're going to fold this into the middle, this edge into the middle, and then we're going to fold the whole thing in on top of itself, secure with a little clippy until you get to the sewing machine. So you can kind of see what we've basically just done was folded those two edges in, and now we're just going to go to the sewing machine and stitch them. When you get to the sewing machine to stitch these two ends shut, there's a couple different ways you could do so. You could put them right sides together, stitch along here, and that's going to give you a seam like this. Okay, that side would, this part here would be inside against your head. Or you could take it and you could put this one inside of this one, refold it over, and then stitch along there, and that'll give you a seam like this with a little bit of a raw edge. No one's really going to see that. It's all based on what's going to be comfortable laying against your scalp. I've chosen to sew mine with the one piece folded around the other. I'm going to use white thread for purposes of the tutorial so you can see what I'm doing, but you would obviously match the thread. And I'm going to use my walking foot. That's just going to make it a little bit easier. You could probably get away with using a regular foot if you don't have a walking foot. So we're just going to put this on in here and stitch away. I'm pretty rough on my headbands. I like to pull on them a lot. So I stitch this multiple times. Just kind of go back and forth. Again, you're going to use thread that blends in so it won't look so messy. Clip any loose ends of the threads and you are all done. That's it. Super cute headband tutorial. Yay! Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page so you don't miss any of our other tutorials. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And please visit our website for embroidery designs, long arm quilting photos, because we do offer long arm quilting services. Yes, you can mail your quilt to us. And also SVG cuttable files, tips, tricks, and more tutorials. Thanks for stopping by.